Hello everyone, welcome to We Learn Tutorials. So in this video we are going to do polynomials of class 9th. So this is chapter 2nd of your NCERT and let's start now. Polynomials. Let's try to understand the concept. In earlier classes you have seen terms like this. So any term which is like this you have already seen, and we already know that these type of terms, they are known as algebraic expressions. So now what is this term polynomials? What I'll do, I'll just add a sign of plus here and plus here also. So what I will get now? So if I add a sign of plus, I will get, it will be 2xy plus 5x square plus 3yz. So if I am adding all the algebraic terms, I am getting this term. So this type of terms, when two or more algebraic expressions, they are written together. Either they can be added or they can be subtracted. So this type of expressions, they are known as polynomials. See, poly means, from the term we will try to understand the meaning. Poly means, here I will write the meaning of poly. It means many. See, earlier we were dealing with only one term. See, this was one term and this one term is algebraic expression. This is also one term, and single, we were writing these terms in single form. But now poly means many, and nomial means many terms we are writing together by using these signs, plus or minus. So many terms when we write together, and when they are either subtracted or they are added, they are known as polynomial. So let's take one more example. So now let's take see, here if you want, I can also write minus sign. So one thing you have to remember always, that these terms, they can be written together or they can be joined together either by addition or by multiplication. Or by subtraction. So you cannot use multiplication or division. I will explain you the reason. See, if I write 2y square into y, so multiplication means this will become single term again, 2y cube. 2 plus 1, it will be y cube. So again, on multiplying one algebraic expression with the other one, again I am getting single term. I am not getting polynomial. So that's why we cannot multiply. So let's do it for division also. Now 2y square, if I divide it with y, again one y will get cancelled with one y. So I will left with 2y, which means now again I am left with only single term. I am not getting polynomial. So due to which, whenever you are writing so many terms together, or whenever you are writing too many algebraic expressions, you have to either write addition sign or minus sign. Only then you will get polynomials. Now we have to understand few things related with the polynomials. So we'll see this equation or this polynomial. In this polynomial, you can see each term they have one number and it has this alphabets also. So what is the meaning of this? The number in a polynomial, it is known as constant. All the numbers. So I can see in this expression and in this polynomial I have three numbers, this 2, 3 and 4. 3, 2, 3 and 4. So all these numbers, they are constants. Constant, the meaning of constant, it's clear that these numbers will not change anytime. 2 will remain 2, 3 will remain 3 and 4 will remain 4. We cannot change it, due to which numbers in polynomials, they are known as constants. So now what about these alphabets? So all these alphabets, they are known as variables. They are variables. Variable means they keep on changing. See here, if I am using y, I can use x also, I can use a, b, c, and their value will also, it will keep on changing. They are variables. All these alphabets in the polynomial, they are known as variables. So numbers, they are known as constants, and alphabets like a, b, c, any alphabet, here I have given y, z, x. So 3, x, y, z, any alphabet, that is variable. And one thing more, this number which is written as the power of a variable or exponent of a variable. So this number is not constant. This is not constant. This number is termed as degree of a variable. See, this is degree. So one more example we'll take and we'll see whatever all these things are there. So we can take any polynomial. So this is the polynomial which I have taken, and again we'll see which are constants, which are variables, and what is the degree. So this 3, 5 and 7, 3, 5 and 7, they are constants. So any number which is not going to change, and these numbers, they are termed as constants. So variables, x is there, y, z is there, and a is also there. So variables are x, y, z and a. These all are variables because they keep on changing, and any values you can take for them. So meaning of the variable is the thing which will keep on changing. So these are the variables. Third is degree. So these two numbers which are written at the top of the alphabets. So this 2 and that 3, these two are degrees of variable. So if I say what is the degree of x, so degree of x is 2, and what's the degree of a? So degree of a is 3. So now we have few types of polynomial based on terms and based on the degrees. So let's discuss that. So based on terms, we have three types of polynomials. I have written those types are monomial, binomial and trinomial. So we have to see the number of terms and then we can classify which type of polynomial is that. See here, in monomial only one term in each we can say this is not polynomial because only single term is there. So whenever single term is there, that can be termed as monomial. 2x, 2 and 5x. Single terms, monomial. Then binomial. Binomial means bi means 2, mono means 1. So from this term itself, binomial means 2 terms. See, 1 and this one. 2 terms in this expression and 1 plus 2. Again 2 terms in this expression. So whenever 2 terms are present in any of the expressions, the term can be regarded as binomial, or that polynomial, because now it has more than one term, it is polynomial and it can be considered, it is classified as binomial. Now the third one, trie. Trie means 3, which means whenever there are 3 terms in a polynomial, it is known as trinomial. See, 1, 2 and 3. 3 terms are there in this expression. So this is trinomial. Same here also, you can see 5x square, 2y and 3. 3 terms are there in this expression, due to which it is considered as trinomial. So based on number of terms, we have 3 types of polynomials: monomial, binomial and trinomial. So monomial, it's not a polynomial, we can say this only when single term is there, that is regarded as monomial. Binomial and trinomial, they are polynomials with 2 terms and 3 terms respectively. Now we have to do types of polynomials based on the degrees of the terms. So let's do that. Let's do the types of polynomials on the basis of degree now. So degree we have already done. I have explained you what is degree. Degree means whatever is the power of this variable, or whatever the exponent of this variable. So based on the degree, we have 3 types: linear, quadratic and cubic polynomial. So linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial and cubic polynomial. In linear polynomial, the degree of the variable, see in this expression we have x as our variable and its degree is 1. Nothing is written, which means x is only one time, so which means its degree is 1. Whenever the degree of the variable is 1, you don't have to see the terms. The number of terms are 2, number of terms are 1. You don't have to see the number of terms. The only thing which you have to see is the degree of this variable. Here degree of this variable is 1, due to which it is linear polynomial. Again here degree of variable is y and degree of this variable is 1, because y is written only one time. So whenever degree is equal to 1, that polynomial is linear polynomial. Now the next one is quadratic polynomial. In quadratic polynomial, the degree of the variable, see variables are those x, y, z, a, b, c, all the alphabets, they are variable, and when the degree of the variable is equal to 2, here you can see its degree is equals to 2. You don't have to see the number of terms. See, we are doing types on the basis of degree. So here degree of the variable is 2, which means this is quadratic polynomial. Again if I see this, the degree, and while you are watching or while you are seeing the degree of the variable, you have to always see the highest degree. Highest means here I can see x is present here also and x is present here also, but with this x degree is 2, but with this its power is 1. So we always have to look out for that number which is the highest degree. Only highest degree we have to refer, and according to the highest degree we have to name or we have to classify the polynomial, in which in this example we have degree 1 also and 2 also, but the highest degree it is 2, that's why it is considered as quadratic polynomial. So highest degree you have to see, and after then you can classify which type of the polynomial is that. Same way we will see in the next type, x cube. So degree is 3, here again here we have 1 also. So you have to check for the highest degree is 3, and whenever a polynomial its degree is 3, it is considered as cubic polynomial. Here we have 2 degrees again. Here the power of x is 3, here the power of x is 2. So we have to check for the highest degree. highest degree is 3, due to which it is considered as cubic polynomial. So once again we will revise it. Linear polynomial means highest degree of the variable, it should be 1. Quadratic polynomial means the highest degree of the variable should be 2. Here you can see highest degree is 2, so they are considered as quadratic polynomial. And cubic means whenever the highest degree of the polynomial is equal to 3, that is known as cubic polynomial. Now in polynomial, we have already discussed which are constants and which are variables. So I will give you one example. This is my polynomial 2xy plus 3y square plus 4z minus 3 ABC. So very long polynomial I have taken. So here you know all these alphabets, they are variables. So you have to count the variables. See, I have x as my variable, y is also there, then I have z also, I have a and b and c also. So which means in this one polynomial I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 variables in this one polynomial. So you have to count the variable and that polynomial will be considered as, see this polynomial, it has 6 variables, so this polynomial is in 6 variables. So I will give you few other examples and then you will understand. 2x plus 1. So in this polynomial only one variable is present, that is x. So this polynomial is polynomial in one variable. Then if I give you 2x plus 3y plus 5, this polynomial, you have to see how many variables are there. Like this, here only one variable was there, but here if you see x and y, 2 variables are there. So this polynomial is in 2 variables. Then 2x plus 3y plus 6z. So like this it will continue. You have to just check how many variables are present, and if anyone asks or if the question is given to you how many variables are there in this polynomial, so you just have to count the number of alphabets and then you can write this is polynomial in 2 variables, this is polynomial in 1 variable. Like this you can mention it. And now one thing with this concept I want to explain, because we have already done that 2x plus 3y, 2x plus 3 is a polynomial and this is variable and this is constant. This constant, it is also considered as, this is also considered as coefficient of x. Coefficient of x. So with this variable, with x, this number is written. So I can say this 2 is coefficient of x. So along with constant, this is known as coefficient also. If it is written with x square, so I can tell then that 2 is a coefficient of x square. And here I will write y. Here I will write y. So then if I say what is 3, then 3 is coefficient of y. So these are the few terms which we need to know, only then we will be able to solve exercise 2.1. So the number which is written with this variable, that is also known as coefficient, but coefficient of the given variable. This 2 is coefficient of x square because x square is written with it, and this 3 is coefficient of y. So number, it is coefficient also of the variable with which that number is written. Now let's try to do exercise 2.1 and apply all the learned concept in that exercise. So the first question of the exercise is, which of the following expressions are polynomials in one variable and which are not. State reasons. So 5 parts are there for first question, and I will do 3 here and 2 parts you have to try yourself. So let's see now. Polynomial in one variable I have already explained, in which only one alphabet is there, that means that is polynomial in one variable. So let's see. First expression is y square plus root 2. Here we can see only one alphabet is there, only y. So yes, this is polynomial in one variable. Then second one, this is 3 root t plus t into root 2. Again only t is there. Only one alphabet means only one variable. So we can say this polynomial is in one variable. So this is also yes, this is a polynomial in one variable. Let's see this expression. Here I have x, y and t. X, y and t, which means this equation is not a polynomial in one variable, because this is a polynomial in 3 variables. See, 3 alphabets are there, x, y and t, due to which it is not a polynomial in one variable, because it is a polynomial in 3 variables. Now let's do the second question. Second question is write the coefficient of x square in each of the following. So coefficient of x square you have to write. You have to see for which you have to write. So 4 parts are there, and here I am going to do only 2 parts. Remaining 2 you have to try it yourself. The answers you can post in the comment section. So let's see the first expression. We only have to look at the given or the required thing we can see. So in this expression we can only check out x square, because we have to see which number is written. Coefficient we have already discussed. This is a constant which is written with this number or with this variable. So x square, nothing is written, that means 1 is written, and you have to consider this minus sign also. With signs you have to be very careful. Whatever sign is given you have to mention the same sign. So coefficient of x square in the first expression is minus 1. So whichever number is written along with the required variable, you can mention that this is the coefficient of this variable. Required variable is x square. Now let's check for this one, x square. You only have to look at this variable with x square. Pi by 2 is written. So which means pi by 2 is the coefficient of x square. So remaining 2 parts you have to try yourself. Now let's do the third one. The third question of the exercise, it is give an example each of a binomial of degree 35 and monomial of degree 100. So let's do it for binomial first. So binomial I have already explained you. Binomial means 2 terms. So you can write any 2 terms. Any 2 terms you can write according to your wish. Any term you can write. This I am writing a random term, since they have asked example of binomial. Bi means 2. So 2 terms I have written. Now let's see what they have given or what they are asking us more. Degree of 35. So this binomial, it should have degree 35. So whichever variable you are taking, just write its degree as 35, because degree we have to degree is, it's the highest power of the variable. So highest power it should be 35. So this you can write. If you want you can also write x35 plus 1, x35 plus x plus 3. So highest degree should be, no, we have to take only binomial. So 2 terms will take and degree 35. So this was first one, and second monomial. So monomial will take, monomial means only single expression. So if you want to write the easy term, just write x with the degree 100. So only single term is required, and the degree you can mention as 100. So this is very simple. If you want, you can write 2, 3, 4, and if you want to change this thing, or if you want to write any number, so 2x to the power 100, 3x to the power 100, so any you can write, but the highest degree it should be 100, and the term should be single term because we are writing for monomial. Now let's do the next question. In the next question, or the fourth question, you have to write the degree of the given expression. See, 4 parts have been given to you. 2 I will do here, and 2 you have to try yourself. All the concepts I have explained at starting of the video. So degree I told you it's the highest power of the variable. So let's see. First of all, we'll see which is the variable in the given expression. Here we can see x is present as our variable. So x is the variable is x. So we have to check the highest degree or highest power of x. Here it is 1. We have 1 also, we have 2 also, and here we have 3 also. So the highest is 3, due to which degree of this polynomial is 3. Highest power of the variable we have to see. 3 is the highest power. Now let's see in this 4 minus y square. Only one variable and only one degree. So the degree of this variable is 2. Whichever written as the power of the variable or as the exponent of that variable, that is the degree. So degree of this polynomial is 2. Now let's do the last question of this exercise. The last question, you have to describe which of the given expression is linear polynomial, which is quadratic polynomial, and which one is cubic. So 7 parts are there, only 3 I am doing here, and you can just refer to the types and you can try to do the remaining parts. Now let's start. So linear, quadratic and cubic, these are related with the power of variable or degree of variable, or we can say highest degree of variable. So let's see the first one. In first expression we have x square plus x. So here our variable is x, and the highest degree we have to see. Highest degree here it is 1, this the power of this x is 1 and degree of this x is 2. So highest degree is 2, and I have already explained, whenever the highest degree of any quadratic of any polynomial is 2, that polynomial is considered as quadratic polynomial. Now let's see this one. In this, the degree of the variable, it is t. So only one term is present. This is monomial, and only with one term you have to see the power of t. It is 1. So 1 degree means degree of t is 1, which means this is linear polynomial. Let's see this one. Here we have variable as x, and the degree of one x is 1 and the degree of other x is 3. We have to look for highest degree. Highest degree is 3, which means this polynomial is cubic polynomial. So with this, our exercise 2.1 has been completed, and you can just, I have also made another video on properties of, on introduction of polynomial. I have shared the link in the description box. You can check that video also, and any doubts you can post in the comment section. Now the next video I will continue with exercise 2.2 and see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching the video.